Hey, Stasche here. Yeah. Well, this video is going to be a little bit different, because last Friday I got some games. Well, two of them. This is going to be one of those videos, since I'm a gamer and all. Even though it's been like a year since I showed anything gaming related. But I guess I could show some more gaming related stuff. Yeah. And I don't know, I was thinking of like doing... I was thinking of, using like the new, with this new Windows 10 update, I could use that. I have a crappy machine that I could use to try and use that new stuff in it. That Xbox branded Game DVR or whatever thing. And I tried that before and that didn't really work. And so, I don't know. I'm thinking of something else. And this was also kind of an update video, a little bit. Well, what have I been doing? And of course, making more enemy robots. I don't just, throw out new enemy robot stuff. I throw out, like, my old-timey enemy robots. Old man Andrew. Not really. It's more of a younger me who is skinnier than I am now. But, don't really need to know that too much. Okay. So yeah, with this new Windows 10 update, it's just... I thought it would have worked out, but... I don't know. I don't know if it really works enough for capturing gameplay. Well, only capturing emulation for classic games, and... yeah, playing some of that Xandorum Doom, or... and GZ Doom, just for that extra lighting in the levels. Because why the frick not? But, I don't know. I thought it would have worked out with that. I can only record up to like a minute. I don't know how to get past like that amount of record time. Like, I need help with that. Seriously, if anybody, out there cares enough about this video, or cares enough about this channel, then, yeah, tell me about this frickin' Game DVR shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not experienced enough with their Heisen, Scheisen, Malisen. Yeah, I don't know. To even get past a freaking minute. It's a lot of bullshit. And if you don't know, in the future I'm just gonna have to buy my own, video software, like, or just do what, James Rolfe does. At Cinemassacre. And, yeah. Where he uses Final Cut Pro, Final Cut Pro, and Photoshop. I mean, that might work, Even though he uses Mac, I could do it on Windows. And, you know, get a better freaking machine in the freaking future. I'm so freaking mad about my own machine. That's why I don't really use it that much. I mean, I did when I was, you know, in college and stuff. I'm out of college now. Applied for a job, waiting for stuff on that, but yeah. So enough about that ranting. The wanting to have my stuff be professional, and yet it's not. That is probably the main reason why, well, one of the main reasons why I haven't done a third review. Seriously, like, think of other ways, well, besides laziness, why I haven't, you know, done another review. Another one. It's because they're not freaking professional enough. They're not, you know, the camera angles and all that shit is not, you know, great enough or something like that. And it's just a sad thing to happen to this channel. I know it's still kind of the beginnings, but starting like this is not a good beginning. And that really saddens me. That really saddens my soul in some ways, but other ways it's just like, I guess I'm fine just watching YouTube instead of just, but I am making those enemy robots. That's still a thing. Haven't been releasing a bunch of them onto YouTube, which really gonna change that. I'm really gonna have to use my own machine a lot more now, like a shit ton, instead of freaking phone that I use. Even though nothing's insanely shitty about that, there are some really shitty aspects about it, but at the same time, it's just, I mean, could have been better ones with a keyboard. Yes, it has a physical keyboard on it. Don't be too jealous, because it's not that powerful. It's kind of a shame. But anyways, been talking too freaking long about, you know, this update stuff, and also with that you know, Game DVR shit. I was trying to do like a let's play of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, but yet I couldn't do that because of the really pisses me off. Gonna have to somehow fix both of the Game Boy Advances, because I want like multiplayer experiences in the future without a bunch of bullshit in the way. But you know, I guess things happen. There's like a special screwdriver that I can buy off of Amazon or something like that. You know, something. But anyways, on to the games I picked up. And yeah. I'm going to show you the first one. And you're going to be surprised, since I already talked about how crappy the Game Boy Advances were that I have. But, you know, on the SP, the trigger's kind of weird. At this moment, the left trigger is kind of bad. And my regular Game Boy Advance, which is that see-through one, which is a see-through kind. Yeah, the diagonals kind of are crappy on the D-pad. It's weird how it's the diagonals though. The diagonals, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to represent it. Yeah, there we go. This is not diagonal. This is not diagonal. This is, you know what I mean? It's just strange crap that's been happening to me with that. But I gotta stop talking. I talk too much. That's my problem. You're gonna be surprised. What is that? Oh, why, it's Tetris. Yes, I got that from Disc Replay. Didn't get it for too much. I guess not too much. If you say basically $5 is too much. For me, I'm fine with that. I mean, I didn't have Tetris on the Game Boy before, so now I have it. And yeah, it's just kind of one of those first games that you get for original Game Boy collection. Yeah, I don't have the actual original Game Boy, but do have 2 Game Boy Advances, so there you go. Can use those. Yeah, got that basically for $5, $4.99. And the next game, you're really gonna be surprised. I do have this console. And if you didn't even heard about this game before, well, I'm going to tell you about it now. Well, I mean, everybody knows about Tetris. If you don't, get off this video now and research it. Google it, YouTube it, whatever it. Just do it. Alrighty. You're back? Good. What is over here? Why, it's game number 2. Game number dos. And it's Daytona. Daytona, USA for the Sega Saturn. And I gotta say, I really got a good deal. Even though it was a launch game, it kind of was a popular game on the Saturn. I mean, you know, it was pretty popular. And not the biggest game on the Saturn, but you know, it was one of their big franchises. Sega Sports, yeah, by Sega. Official seal of quality on, well, all the Saturn games. And yeah, I mean, you know, arcade power. Yeah, you gotta say it like that because explosive 3D racing, second to none. Yeah. Because it's the ultimate driving experience. Even though, not really, but it's not terrible. It's just kind of, compared to the arcade game, and if you've seen footage of that game, yeah, from YouTube even, and you're thinking, why the fuck did you get the Saturn version of Daytona USA? I mean, I kind of wanted to experience it for the first time, even though, yeah, I get it, it's not the best version, it's not, you know, that pretty and all that, but for how much I got it, and you're probably not even going to believe this, I think it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. You don't really see Saturn games too much. Even in disc replay, you don't see them too much. There were sports games, But then there was this one on there, and it was for really cheap. It was like, even on the price tag lied about it. I did just rip it off like over, I'd say like, well, like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, just before this video. And I was like, really? I got it for that much. And also, I would want to experience that arcade version. Gosh damn, that looks fantastic. For 1993, the arcade version of Daytona, USA. It's just mind-blowing how they could do that in 1993. You would have not imagined. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop fangirling over that shit. But anyways, I'm kind of fangirling of how much this was. On the price tag, it said $3.99, which enough was not as less expensive than this. Like, really. And then when they rung it up, it was $2. $2. Not even joking you. Like, how? Like, oh my gosh. I was amazed how much it was. $2 for a Saturn game? It's like effing unreal, in my opinion. You don't really see Saturn games here that much at all. Just a teeny tiny piece of salt around that much compared to like Sega Genesis, which is like Sega Genesis just goes to another room with that, but then Saturn's just like something. Well, probably the Genesis Genesis would be like right around there. Saturn is like right around here. Genesis doesn't go into another room with that. Yeah, weird measurement, but $2 for this. I'm happy with that. It's one of Sega's greats in the arcade. One of Sega's okays on the Saturn. And I'm okay with that. I am fine with that I got this in my collection. I wanted good games on the Saturn, in my opinion. Got a good game. I also want good games for the Game Boy. And I got Tetris. I do got another game for the Game Boy, but do got some other games for the Saturn. Want a lot more for the Saturn, but too bad it's hard to find games for the Saturn. It's a lot easier to find games for the Genesis. I'll get a shit ton of those some other time. Heck, maybe my next visit to Disc Replay, you know, or just sorry about that. But yeah, I hope you like this video, and please subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more, more of these pickups. Yeah, this is my first pickups video, even though I did this like last Friday, the 24th, day after Thanksgiving. It was definitely a thanks indeed. And yes, hopefully you like. And, do all those other things you do, peeps. Alright? Alrighty? Good? Okay. See ya. Doomsday.